The Boston Celtics emerged victorious in a highly competitive matchup against the Milwaukee Bucks on Friday night, claiming a 111-105 win. This victory marked the Celtics' 10th win in their last 11 games, further solidifying their position as one of the most dominant teams in the Eastern Conference. The Celtics were led by their star forward Jayson Tatum, who delivered an exceptional performance with 34 points and 10 rebounds. Tatum's performance was complemented by Jaylen Brown, who added 25 points, contributing to Boston's offensive firepower. The Celtics' shooting from beyond the arc was particularly impressive, as they made 17 three-pointers, displaying their lethal perimeter game. The game was also a significant one for the Milwaukee Bucks, who welcomed Khris Middleton back into the lineup for the first time this season. Middleton, who had been sidelined for the Bucks' first 21 games following off-season ankle surgeries, played 23 minutes and scored 11 points while also adding 5 assists. While Middleton's return added a much-needed dimension to Milwaukee's offense, the team couldn't overcome the offensive explosion from the Celtics. Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo were the stars for Milwaukee, combining for 61 points, but their efforts weren't enough to prevent a second consecutive loss after a 7-game win streak. Lillard finished with 31 points and was his usual aggressive self, hitting several clutch shots to keep Milwaukee in the game. Giannis, who turned 30 on the day of the game, had an outstanding performance, recording 30 points and 11 rebounds. He played with his trademark intensity and did everything he could to keep the Bucks competitive. However, despite their efforts, the Bucks couldn't quite find the consistency they needed to close out the game. The game was tightly contested from start to finish, with 11 ties and 14 lead changes, underlining just how evenly matched these two teams were. Neither team ever led by more than 8 points, which speaks to the back-and-forth nature of the contest. The Celtics had the slight edge for much of the game, but Milwaukee kept fighting to stay in the hunt. With under 2 minutes left in the game, the Celtics led 107-102, thanks to a floater from Jrue Holiday, who added his own contribution with key plays late in the game. However, the game took a dramatic turn when Brown fouled Middleton on a 3-point attempt, sending Middleton to the line for 3 crucial free throws. Middleton made all 3, cutting the Celtics' lead to 107-105. Despite the tension, the Celtics managed to hold their ground. Holiday then made 2 free throws to push the lead back to 4 points, 109-105. The Bucks had a chance to make one last push, but Giannis turned the ball over, and Boston capitalized on the opportunity. Al Horford, a seasoned veteran, scored a layup off the turnover, effectively sealing the victory for the Celtics with a 111-105 final score. The game wasn't just about the scoring, though. The physicality between Giannis and Brown was another focal point of the contest. In the third quarter, after a series of exchanges, Giannis leaned into Brown while attempting to pass the ball inbounds. Brown retaliated on the next possession by running into Giannis, leading to a technical foul being called on him. This back-and-forth exchange between the two has become a recurring theme, with both players displaying a high level of competitiveness and intensity. This tension mirrored an incident that occurred in their November matchup in Milwaukee, showing the animosity that exists between these two star players. Beyond the drama, this game was a test for both teams in different ways. For the Bucks, the return of Middleton is a crucial storyline. His return gives Milwaukee a true third option alongside Giannis and Lillard, but it will take time for the team to develop chemistry and for Middleton to get fully back to form. In this game, Middleton showed flashes of his old self, but he's still working his way back into game shape. The Bucks, who had been riding high on a 7-game win streak before these back-to-back losses, will need to make adjustments as they look to regain their rhythm. The integration of Middleton into the lineup could be the key to whether or not Milwaukee can truly contend in the East this season, but they will need more time to figure out how to balance their star-studded trio effectively.